was at a No Kings protest. Simple idea, right? That in America, we don't bow to a king and we're not ruled by a dictator. But then a man from the other side came up to me. He was trying to provoke us, and he said something that generally shocked me. He said he hopes our president becomes a dictator. His reason? So that the president can deport all the immigrants and lock up all the transsexuals. And in that moment, I realized something. This isn't just a political disagreement. There are people who honestly believe a dictator would be their champion, a powerful figure who would only target the people they don't like. They have no idea what they're actually wishing for. And that's why we need to have a conversation about what a dictator actually is and what fascism is all about. Because the truth is, a dictator's power doesn't stop with your enemies, it comes for you too. So let's call BS on the fairy tale of the benevolent dictator. First, dictators don't protect your freedoms, they seize them. You think a dictator would protect your right to free speech? Think again. Historically, the very first thing dictators do is to dismantle the free press. They label news organizations that they don't like as enemies of the people. They shut down opposition newspapers, seize control of the airwaves, and make sure that only their message is heard. If you speak out against them, you're not just a political opponent, you are a criminal. And what about your Second Amendment rights? Many people believe a dictator would protect their right to bear arms. But a dictator's greatest fear is an armed population. Fascist rules in Italy and Nazi Germany disarmed the population to ensure they had a total monopoly on force. Dictators don't want a well regulated militia, they want an obedient populace. They want to be the only ones with the guns. A dictator's list of enemies always grows. The man at the protest wanted a dictator to target those who he feared. And it's true, fascist regimes and dictatorships begin by building power on a foundation of demonizing specific groups. They point to a scapegoat and say, that's the reason for all your problems. Get rid of them and everything will be great. But that's never where it ends. The definition of an enemy is flexible. Today it's one group, tomorrow it might be the political opposition. The day after that, it might be the journalist. Eventually, it becomes anyone who questions their power, anyone who doesn't fall in line. A dictator's power is absolute. Our Constitution and Congress could be a matter of history. Our court system could be gone, including the highest court in the land. A dictator can seize your property, shut down your business, and imprison you without a trial. They don't have to follow the law because they are the law. Fascism is the very opposite of what America stands for. Our country was founded on the idea that no person is above the law, not even the president. So when you hear someone say that they want a dictator, or when someone says they want a ruler who will use the power of the state to crush their enemies, you should be horrified. It's not just a bad political idea, it's a fundamental betrayal of every single American value. Because a dictator doesn't just come for the people you disagree with, a dictator, by definition, comes for everyone's freedom. And in America, freedom isn't a partisan idea. It's what protects us all. If you're ready to stand up for the principles that truly make this country great, for everyone's right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, then hit that subscribe button. It's time to stop wishing for a king and start fighting for our country.